Students, it's a brand new calendar year, which means we're halfway through the school year. And I am curious, how's your planner? Do you even know where it is? Or maybe you know where it is, but you've stopped using it. Or maybe you use it, but only half-heartedly. And so I'm here today to help you jumpstart your planner for the rest of the school year with some of my anti-boring planner hacking tricks. I'm actually doing it for my own planner because I am not using my own planning device as well as I wish. We're talking paper planners today, not digital planners. That's a whole new topic for a whole new video. Educators, I bet you're going to want to know some of these tricks to use with your students as well. In order to do it, we need to go back in time before I made this big old mess on my couch and when I was wearing a whole new outfit yesterday. Ready to time travel with me? Let's dig in. Hey everyone, Gretchen Wegner here, founder of the Anti-Boring Learning Lab, where we obsess about science-backed study skills and executive function strategies to help every student thrive. And today we're talking about planners. Can you think of a more boring educational word that exists? Planner. Ugh, that sounds horrible, right? This is my planner. I'm going to tell you more about it in a moment. But first, I just want to name that because it's January of a new year, it can be an ideal time to do a reset on some of our most important student routines that help us be organized and manage our time. And the planner, whether we like it or not, is a very important student object. Oh, that's a boring word too. It's more than an object, right? It is like the center of our student universe, or it could be or should be if we're using it well. But planners can get boring over time. We can not use them, or we can use them badly, or we can use them only sometimes, or they can just remind us of all of the stuff we haven't done yet. And that is so horrible that we just want to throw it away, right? Like not be anywhere near it. So because it's the new year, I recommend that we all spend a little time hacking our planners and making them more motivating, even more motivating. If you were using it before, you can make it even better. And if you weren't using it, you can make it anti-boring, right? I can't promise these things are going to be, oh yeah, happy, fun, joy, joy. But we can at least make our school supplies anti-boring. Now I got to go pick up the damn thing from the floor so I can tell you how I'm going to do that. Okay. So this is actually a planner that I like a lot. It's from Class Tracker. We'll put the link in the show notes below. I'm not saying it's the best planner on the face of the planet. The thing is, there's no good planner. The only good planner is the planner you will use. And so this is the one that I've noticed I use partially because I know Leslie, who owns the company and designs these. So I feel personally connected to her when I use this planner. But a few other things that I like include, do you see this right here? It's really open. There are no dates. So I get to write in the dates. If I forget to use it for a week or two, doesn't matter because I can just fill in some new dates. And I can decide, let me close it this way so I can hold it better. I have a lot of freedom about how I want to use these spaces. I will show you later on how I have been using these planner pages and also how I intend to use them. But first, I actually want to hack this planner to make it even more motivating to me and even more useful to me. So I'm going to show you a little whiteboard with a list I made of things I want to do to this planner. And then I'm going to go do those things and then come back and show you what I did to hack it. And let's just see if I feel even more motivated by this lovely little planning device. Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to add a pocket to it. There are no pockets currently in it, and sometimes there are pieces of paper that I need to make sure are with me that help me do whatever my next task is. Sometimes those are checks I have to deposit. Sometimes those are just pieces of information, like an invitation to an event I'm going to. Those are my things. You're a student, so you might get other things that are pertinent to you. And so it might be nice to have a pocket. I also am going to think about adding a bookmark so that I always know where I am in the process. Leslie might have even sold the class tracker with a bookmark at some point, but if so, I lost it. So I need to create one myself. And plus, I love making things with my hands. Not all of you do. I do. When I use my hands to hack something and make it totally my own, I'm that much more likely to use it in the future. So that's why a bookmark that I've made might make more sense for me. I also think I'm going to decorate the outside. I mean, this is kind of pretty, but I want to be faced with my goals and passions, and I want to see those in my planner because all the to-dos are so boring that I want to have something spicy in my planner. I think I'm also going to attach a writing utensil to it because how many times have I gone to write on my planner and then not been able to find a pen? And I just don't want that to happen anymore. I want to always have something to write with. And finally, I think I'm going to add a variety of sticky notes to it, like maybe inside the pocket, a place to store sticky notes. I'm not sure, but I think that will help me with some of my list making. I also suspect that sticky notes might be nice because I can cover up lists that I'm not ready to see yet, but that need to be there. So these are all my ideas. And now I'm going to go away and make something. And it might take me a day. It might take me 3 days. I don't know. But when I come back, I'm going to show you my updated hacked planner for the spring of 2024. See you soon. I'm back. It's a whole day later, and I made a huge mess on the couch over there. I purposefully didn't clean it up before this video so you could see it. And I have my new planner to unveil to you. And I need to do it quickly because I gotta run to my workout class, which is what I'm dressed for. Let me actually show you my workout outfit. Leg warmers, yay! So, are you ready? I did all 5 of these things, though I also needed to make a few little changes. That's what the creative process does. So here you are. I'm really excited. I love it so much. You ready? Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is the cover of my brand new 2024, at least for spring of 2024 planner. So I really love to decorate my planners, and often when I haven't taken the time to decorate a new planning device, it actually means that I'm not as organized. I'm not as into my work life, or in your case, your school life. And I really notice, for myself at least, it shifts my motivation. And actually, many clients I've worked with, it shifts their motivation too. And by the way, educators, at the very end of the video, I'll tell you specifically how I work with planners with students. But here is, I'll cover my face. Here is the full layout. So I did both sides. It's just glue and cut out magazines. I keep magazines around the house. And then it's covered with packing tape. Can you see that it's shiny? Let's see if we can, there's the shine. So I just cover it all with packing tape at the end to protect it. I learned how to do this when I was a teacher teaching the History Alive curriculum, because they have students decorate their own history journals. Okay, the other thing you'll notice is I have this clip on the front. I realized that I tried to figure out how to hack a bookmark to fit around these rings, and I'm sure I could buy one, but I just didn't want to do that. And then I was like, you know what? It's actually better to just have a clip so that way I can clip it open to the week that I'm on, and this is the current week, even though I haven't filled in the dates. That's my project to-do list for the week. But we're on Tuesday, and do you notice how I have not planned yet? So maybe after I'm done with this video, I'll actually plan the week. Okay, so let me take off the clip to show you some other things that I added. On the inside cover, so this is the very inside, I added this pocket. And it's very cool. I added this clear, I don't know, can you see this clear tape here? So that when I open the pocket, there are my Post-it notes. The reason I made this pocket is I have tried just putting Post-it notes on the inside cover before and they always fall out. So anyway, I thought this would be fun. And I always like to decorate the inside cover because otherwise it's just a bunch of pieces of tape folded over and it's kind of ugly. And I don't like ugly. I am motivated by beauty. I know not everyone is. I am. There are a bunch of students out there who are motivated by beauty too. So that is the stickies. Let's look at our list to see what I haven't shown you yet. I showed you I haven't showed you the pocket. And I haven't showed you the attaching a writing utensil. So let's take you to the back of the planner. Here is the writing utensil. And I just grabbed, oh shoot, Post-it just fell out. So I'm gonna have to do some additional hacking. I'm probably gonna have to do an underneath holder to that flap. But that's what's great about packing tape is you can just keep adding things and it works. Anyway, here's the pen. And you see the string, it's actually on a piece of black dental floss. I use black charcoal dental floss, which I tied right here. And I clip it to the back pocket. So now let's look at the back pocket. Here it is, another piece of collage because I like it so much. This is just a piece of cardboard that I cut down. And then again, I did packing tape around the bottom and around the side to hold it on. And then inside, in the last couple of videos, I've talked about this check I need to deposit. There it is. Maybe I'll get around to depositing it today. And so, and I always just add colors that I like. I add words that are inspiring to me. So I feel fortified when I use my planner. It is a skill set that I'm working on. And I just love the Elephant and Piggy books, by the way. So there was a picture of that in my magazine and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have Elephant and Piggy inspiring me. And maybe I will end this portion by just reading to you my little random word poem that I ended up making to inspire me. Stand on the edge of eternity. Play. Because yeah, when we organize, we can play. Go your own way. Defy the past. For me, defying the past means defying my lack of follow through sometimes in the past. And then do my part. Do my part to stand on the edge of eternity and play. I think I'm going to really enjoy having this sit next to me, open on the little book stand that I have special for planners. I hope I use it. If you watch this video, maybe several weeks or months from when I made it, go ahead and comment below and ask for an update and say, Gretchen, are you still using your planner? And that will help hold me accountable. That'll be great. So students, I don't know if any of these tips will be helpful for you. Certainly there are many students who just are not as creative and hands-on as I am, but there are so many who are and who don't know that they have permission to get creative with their school supplies. And I want to invite you to enjoy a few moments of play and creation and make your planner your own so that you actually use it. If this was helpful, a like and subscribe would be amazing. Thank you in advance. And educators, let's talk. Normally at this part in the video, I give you a script for something you can say to students to help transition them into the next action you want to explore with them. But today I just want to share some stories. When I first started coaching a long time ago now, I can't even remember the year, 2013 was it? I was just transitioning from teaching, right? And I was a history teacher and I had my students every year decorate their History Alive spiral notebook. So it was just a no-brainer to me to invite my new coaching clients to start decorating their planners. And I only did this once, it was a lot of work, but I even had a beginning of the school year planner decorating party/workshop where I brought all of the magazines and had all the supplies and had people come in and bring their planner, whatever their planner, it doesn't matter what their paper planner is, and make and decorate them. And I guided them through some of these ideas. If you like that idea, go with it. I'd love to see planner decorating parties at school. I think that would be amazing. I, though, want to say that my best times with students were in our one-to-one sessions where I asked them to think about what images might inspire and sustain them through the school year. I would usually do this in August and have them cut those pictures out of magazines or print things off of the internet and come into a session together with everything. And then I had the supplies and we just spread out on the floor and we just spent the entire 50 minutes decorating their planner and hacking it and adding folders and adding this. And I got to make things too. So it was fun for me, it was fun for them. And I think a lot of times we don't take the time to do creative things like this because it's like, oh, it's a waste of time, or oh, there are so many more executive function skills we need to work on. But I'm here to tell you that it was it was fun for me, it was fun for them. They got to see me in all my creative glory, and I got to watch their creative process. We got to talk about their images and why they chose them. And it was a wonderful relationship building thing to do. If I had clients over multiple years, we always looked forward to the next planner decorating process to reflect on how much they'd grown since last year. And then it's also really fun when you've done that at the end of the school year to like throw away the inner contents of the planner, but keep the wonderful beauty that they had made. And gosh, if you work with clients several years in a row, then you have multiple collages that you can put somewhere and then pull out when they're graduating or pull out when they're graduating away from coaching and talk about how much they've grown. So I give this to you as a little nugget. I don't specifically teach this in the Anti-Boring Learning Lab, though, as we're talking about it right now, I'm thinking I need to create a new micro-credential all about ways that different types of students can hack their planners. So, that may be coming in 2024 or 2025. If you think that's a good idea, please post it below. And of course, if you have your own planner hacking ideas, I'd love to hear them down below as well. Educators, if you want more of my anti-boring tips for working with students around their study skills, please head to the Anti-Boring Learning Lab /library. There's all kinds of free resources for you there. And I will see y'all next week in the next video. Take care.